Hey YouTube, Simple Grower here from the Pacific Northwest here in Western Oregon. I intended on, how you doing? How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. So beautiful weekend. Well, kind of rainy today, but that's okay. I got some indoor things to do today, so that's what I'm doing. So yesterday I did a few things outdoors. One of the things was I pruned my cherry tree, and due to technical difficulty, aka operator error, I didn't get the introduction videotaped. So I decided to kind of make this up, do a little bit of an introduction for you to at least the cherry tree that I pruned, viciously pruned by the way. And so I decided to open that video up with opening of some kombucha. So I made some pineapple cayenne kombucha, and the difference with this time was that I made this kombucha with green tea versus black tea. And you can make kombucha with either, any kind of tea actually. But I was making June for a while and I really prefer kombucha. So that's why I had a whole bunch of green tea around. So I'm using that up and making kombucha out of the green tea. Got another batch brewing in the brew closet right now. Hey, I just wanted to show you this. Wearing my Food Forest Permaculture t-shirt from the gardening channel with James Pruning. He was one of my first inspirations to learning how to garden. Once I moved into this house, I really felt a lot of pressure to get, to learn things, and he's just an energetic guy and has a really nice food forest, and I just really love watching him and his little dog Tuck. Anywho's, I've had a lot of inspirations. People continue to keep me motivated here. I just love watching Susie and Bill with Out West Homestead. That's one of my very favorite channels, and I'll keep saying that forever and ever. Anyway, so let's do this. So this is the kombucha I made. It's pineapple cayenne. I've made this flavor before, and the opening can be pretty combustible. So I typically will refrigerate it before I open it, because that seems to cut down a little bit on the explosive opening. But here's what I do. Because after the second bottling, after you flavor it, you let it set for 3 days or so, and it ferments a second time. And what happens is it forms another SCOBY. This is a flavored SCOBY though. You don't want to reuse this SCOBY. So, and some people drink it. It's drinkable. It grosses me out a little bit. I love the taste of kombucha, but that little slimy SCOBY thing is a turn off for me. So what I do is I strain it. I strain my kombucha. Yeah. So I just open that, keeping my hand on the top, and let the pressure off gradually. This is actually a pretty good opening. It didn't get too violent. Let's just put it that way. So what I'm doing here, you can see it, yeah? Just draining the liquid kombucha out of the bottle and through a strainer, and I just let it strain into a large measuring cup. That's about a 2-cup cup. Got something else to put this on. Just let that drain through, and then see, that's the leftover pineapple, probably some cayenne mixed in there, and because I used fresh pineapple, remember, in this, so there's going to be a lot of pineapple left over. I didn't use just pineapple juice. I used fresh pineapple that I whirred up in my food processor. And in there also, right in the center, you can probably see it. It's kind of, it's the SCOBY. So I just throw that into my my compost bin, and seems to do okay. All right, so what I have left is this beautiful little concoction here. And I will usually just put it into, I'll usually rinse out that jar and just reuse that jar, but I don't want to go through that hassle with you guys, so I just got a fresh bottle and I put it back in there. Then I put that back in my refrigerator. Let me grab a glass and we'll take a little taste of this. I like to use mason jars as my cups, glasses. All right, let's see. It smells really good. It smells really pineapple-y. Yeah, good pineapple flavor. And right at the end, just a little kick, a little pop of cayenne pepper. Dang, that's good stuff. I'll be making that again. Okay, so, anywho's, back to my story. Now I'm going to go on to footage of my cherry tree massacre. It was a pruning. It needed it. It's good for it. It'll be okay. It looks really violent, but it really needed that, and it's going to be just fine. And that cherry tree, it was pretty big. It was tall, super tall, like probably 30 feet tall. And that's in the area where I want to expand my garden. So it cast some pretty serious shadows on where I wanted to put some raised beds. And so we had to do something here. So anyway, I pruned it and we'll see how it works out. Okay, so on to the pruning.
I just wanted to show you the tools I'm using to prune my sweet cherry tree. It's not that big of a deal. I don't know how old the tree is. It's a pretty good sized tree. I'd say it's probably at least 10 years old. So, but it's not that big of a deal. So I'm using just my electric pole saw. I think that's all I'm going to need. I think I can reach the branches with that saw, but I also have my small battery-powered electric chainsaw. It's just a little 4 amper. The pole saw is a 7 amp. So no need to get out the big gas-powered tools for this one. So we'll just go ahead and do that. I don't even think I'm going to need a ladder. I think I can reach everything with my pole saw. So we'll see. Told you I was putting the herbs to this cherry tree. Okay, it looks like I'm done. Just have to get the limbs out of the way. You know, it looks like I took a lot down from the cherry tree, but it's going to be just fine. And it's actually going to do better now that I got a lot of that old growth out of the way and room for new growth. So I'm just going to move this branch out of the way and I'll be all done. You can see that. Cherry trees are vulnerable to diseases, and so when you prune them, it's recommended that you go ahead and seal up where you cut the tree limbs. So that's what I'm going to do, and that'll be the last thing I have to do, and then it'll be all done. Okay, I just wanted to show you that sealant before I let you go. That's what it looks like, and as I was going around the tree to show you guys this, I discovered that I missed one of the limbs, so I got to get back up on my ladder and seal that one off, and that should be it, and then I'll be done. And my sweet cherry tree is all pruned up, sealed up, and good to go for the springtime. Alright, y'all. Simple Growers out. Take good care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.